Smick Glow ASMR. Hello, beauties. So for today's video, I am back with another doing my nails video. This time I'm gonna be going pretty short just because it's easier for me to work with my hands when I'm wearing short nails. These are actually extra short. And though I love wearing long nails, it's just not the easiest to work with them when I'm doing nails for my shop and that kind of thing. So I figured today could just be a kind of cute, simple look. Just a relaxing video for you guys, hopefully. And I will be using two shades by the brand Nail Addict, Los Angeles. I'm going to be using this pretty shade right here called Ravishingly Naked. It's almost like a nude shade, but to me it has a hint of purple, possibly a little hint of purple, but I would still consider this a neutral shade here. And then I will also be using this beautiful glitter in the shade Perfect Tan. And as you can see, this is a holographic type glitter. Very pretty. I would even say it's almost like a champagne color. And then lastly, we have our base right here. And this doesn't have a particular name or anything, but this is just a sheer milky pink color, as you can see. So that'll be our base, and then I am going to be going with a French tip look here today, you guys. So we're going to do all French tips with a little bit of a flair using the glitter. So let's go ahead and jump into the video. Okay, first things first. We're gonna go in with our base, and sorry I can't do a lot of tapping for you guys today, at least not right now, because I have no nails. I am actually gonna be placing these nails on with glue once I'm done, so I've already done the prep and everything for my nails, filing them down, cutting them down. I always cut my nails down before applying the press-ons, so unfortunately I can't do a whole lot of tapping. You won't hear anything, as you can see. So I always make sure to shake my polishes really well before using them, which I did off camera already. And I'm just gonna sit that there and place that over here, and I'm gonna go ahead and start painting the nails with the base. I decided to go with this milky pink. I just think it would look really nice with that neutral shade I will be doing the French tips with, because these are so short, and really the decided it would probably look nice with the color French tip I'm going to be doing, so we're going to just try it and see. While I'm doing this, I just wanted to take a quick second to let you guys know that I apologize for being kind of inconsistent lately. I know that my plan was to film a full glam makeup tutorial video for you guys and get that posted up. I did that little poll to see what you guys would want to see, and my plans are to still do that video. I'm gonna try my absolute best to get that video up next, but just because of things going on in my personal life and my business and such, I wasn't able to do that yet. So I just decided to film a kind of simple, easy doing my nails video, which I will be doing a lot of doing my nails videos. I really love doing nails, and because of my business and everything, it makes sense, you know? So I really hope you guys enjoy these videos. I will be doing other types of videos too, but it'll be kind of a focus on nails and beauty, that kind of thing. So really quick, I like to take a little brush and make sure that I didn't get any polish underneath the nail. Sometimes that happens, so I just go underneath and check that, just because you don't want it to look inconsistent when you're wearing them. You don't want some spots to be more pigmented than others, so it's good to just check that before you move on and cure them. So as you can see, in a few spots I had that occur. I had that issue. So just cleaning that up a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and cure this one really quick and do the other ones off camera, and I will be right back with you guys. Okay, so that is all cured. So we're gonna go ahead and get started on the French tips. I do like taking each nail off at a time. It's just easier to work with that way, doing any design really. And I have my little art brush here that I adore. I've mentioned that in other videos, or the last video, so if you're interested in this brush, I highly recommend it for doing any type of nail art. I know some people like to use like different tip lengths. For me personally, I like this one length, and I do have other brushes that are like shorter, but I always tend to go back to this one in the end and use it for pretty much literally everything. So I highly recommend this if you're going to be doing any kind of nail art, and it's really inexpensive on Amazon. I linked it in my last video in the description box, and I will do that again for you guys. So I have already placed my two colors here, the glitter and the neutral shade I'll be using for the French dip. I'm just dipping into this shade here. Now, with the Nail Addict polishes, I do find that their solid colors are a little bit thick in consistency. I personally prefer work with. But as long as you use less product, you shouldn't really run into any issues. So, as you can see, I'm just starting my French tip. This part is kind of tedious because you want to make sure that it's as even as possible on both sides. Sorry for the silence, and just when I'm concentrating, it's kind of hard for me to multitask. Okay, so that's pretty good there. And then I'm just gonna start doing my little line across to give it that rounded look. And then what I'll do after that is take the actual brush from the polish, take a little polish, and fill it in. And just do a really thin layer here. You don't want a thick coat. Make sure you're keeping thin layers in between. Thick. Be sure you are keeping a thin coat in between layers, or else you can get some rippling when you're curing the nail. And I always make sure to get the tip a little bit as well. And that is the first French tip. So, ever since I took my break, my little YouTube break. Alright guys, sorry I had to cut really quick and take a mini break because the cat started acting crazy, so I didn't want you guys to hear all that in the background. It's pretty loud. So getting back to what I was saying, I haven't really told you guys what's been going on in those reasons, I think it's really important to actually talk about it, and I am happy to see that it is becoming more of a topic these days. Because sometimes we can feel super alone, and especially when we're going through these emotions, the ups and the downs that come with mental health issues. And sometimes talking about the issue, and seeing that there are quite a lot of people who are also going through it themselves and can relate to you, that alone really, really helps. Or at least it does help me, knowing that I'm not crazy and there's other people just like me having similar feelings, similar issues. And it makes me feel some hope through it all. So that's why I do like to just talk about it a little bit. I mean, I'm not gonna make every video about it or anything like that, because at the end of the day, I do still want these videos to be relaxing for you guys. And but yeah, so basically I just want you guys to know that that is something that I've been dealing with, and it is another reason that has caused my inconsistency. Because some days when I am dealing with the depression portion of it, it's like impossible for me to do anything, to be honest. Let alone even trying to get out of bed sometimes. I'm just physically not able to do it some days, and that, of course, means that it's not gonna happen when it comes to filming. Not because I don't want to, or because I don't love you guys. I want to make videos for you guys, but just because I literally am just struggling with my own self, and even getting anything done in the day, like my own things, you know. And I know it's not something that I need to apologize for. You guys have been so great with me, and being patient and understanding, and letting me know that you guys are here for me and stuff. And I love you all for that. I think we have really formed such a great support system here on this channel, and such a safe space to pretty much have fun, and not only have fun but talk about things and issues, and just it's been a really positive environment for me, which is great because social media can sometimes be hell, pretty much, for some people, and it can be really discouraging and hard. There's a lot of trolls out there who like to bully people, unfortunately, but I am happy to say that that hasn't occurred yet here, and I don't intend for it to either. As you guys know, regardless of what I'm going through mentally, I still am a very spiritual person, and I, when I am going through, I am able to private space for myself and everyone. And yeah, I don't intend for that to change. So I just want to thank you guys for that. Really quick, this is the French nails done and completed. It's just a nice little touch. I think it's really pretty. I really like that neutral shade. It's not too overdone or anything like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and cure that, do the other set off camera, come back, and I will show you the little added touch to give it a little something extra that I'm gonna do afterwards. So I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, so I have the other set done, and that one's curing, this one's not being cured. So now we're gonna go into the little finishing touches here, and I'm gonna go in with this pretty champagne-ish glitter, holographic glitter shade here. Just taking a little bit. I will say that the glitter shades are a little bit more liquidy in consistency, which I'm happy with. I like that a lot better. So what I'm gonna do is take a little bit of my brush, and I'm basically just gonna outline the French tip here. Just like this. And as you can see, it's super pretty, and it just gives it that little extra something fun, so it's not too simple, which honestly, I'm a pretty simple person when it comes to things like this. I probably would just wear them without the glitter even and still be happy with it, but for the sake of the video, I'm going in with this little extra touch, which I still think is really pretty. So as I was saying before, you know what guys, I'm actually gonna wipe these off real quick because they're a little bit too thick for me, the lines. I want to do them a little bit thinner, so I will be right back. Okay, so I wiped those off and I went back and did the glitter line a little bit thinner and also less thick too. I think that looks a lot better. So, anyways, I am in the process of trying to get into some therapy. It has been really difficult to find a therapist or a counselor, even with my wife and I's which is like 6 months long, which is crazy, but I know that so many people need therapy, not only from the pandemic, but just like me, for example. I got worse during the pandemic. I was already dealing with things, but being isolated and stuff just made it because of financial reasons, I wasn't able to finish and get a full diagnosis. So I'm really hoping this new place can take me in and we can get all of this figured out, solved, diagnosed, and hopefully I can find a solution to the issue and work on it. So yeah, enough of that. I did go ahead and finish the top coat, and I'm gonna go ahead and cure it now. The grass cutting is pretty loud, so I'm probably gonna just do the other set off camera real quick, and then we'll wrap up today's video. Alright, so we are all done with everything. Everything is cured and completed, and I went ahead and took them off of the stands. So now I'm just gonna finish prepping my nails real quick. And I will be using this alcohol prep pad to just lightly brush my nails. And you want to do this step before applying press-ons, simply because not only for dirt and debris, but because our body holds those natural oils. So when we are touching our nail beds and stuff, or even brushing our hands through our hair, those natural oils tend to sit on the nail beds, and if you do not wipe that off using alcohol, then the press-on nails may not stay on as long or as well, because those oils are going to break down the glue and not hold as well as it could. So definitely be sure to wipe your nails off before applying any press-ons. And I just wanted to let you guys know that I do have a discount code for Nail Addict LA as well, that I will be putting in the description box down below. And I will also keep linked down below every single one of my videos the link for my Etsy shop for press-on nails. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start gluing these on. As you can see, I do use quite a bit of glue, and I'm just gonna hold that down, and I do like to rock back and forth, and I'm doing this to just get rid of any air bubbles that may have formed underneath the nail when applying pressure. Back and forth for about 30-ish seconds. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 30. So that's on there pretty good, and they look really nice. I'm glad I did the one coat of that milky pink instead of two. It just looks more natural to me. And as you know, the holidays are coming up, so I do have a lot of holiday sets up on my shop right now that are really, really nice. If you guys are interested. And I do have a sale, a Christmas sale going on right now as well for 10% off the original prices, so definitely check those out.